Hello, everyone. This is BK. Welcome to lesson 3. I'm very sorry that I haven't been able to upload lessons because I've been very busy. I have another job. I have my job, which is a little bit demanding because we are at the end of June, which is kind of like a fiscal year for us at my work. So there's been a whole lot going on. So I'm sorry that I haven't been able to do a new lesson. So in this lesson, I was able to show us how to add inventory of whatever it is you're selling. Maybe you have a service or maybe you have product in your store. So I was able to show us how to add products into an existing product and also how to deduct product from an existing product. In other words, how to deduct product when there's a sale and how to add product when you have new when you get new inventory into the store. I was also able to show us how to create new sheets within the worksheet and how to move formulas and accounts and worksheet from an old worksheet into a new one, how to copy inventories, how to copy whatever we have on an old worksheet into a new worksheet, and also how to delete the contents in it so you could easily record new stuff into it. And another thing I think I was able to show you is how to save your worksheet into your document or your laptop. So I think those are the 3 main things that I did. If you have any question on them, please leave a comment either right below or in the WhatsApp group, and I will definitely respond to you. I think this may be the last lesson, but if I see any response or if I see any requests, I'm definitely going to do another video after this. So let me know what you think. I'm glad that I'm able to, to teach you how to easily use Excel worksheet and also how it could help you in a very simple way. It's much more complex than that, but that is the most easy way that I could show you how to use it. So let's just get into the lesson. And if you have any question after that, you can leave it right down below or in the WhatsApp group. Thanks. So we're going to start from where we stopped last lesson. Here is what we have done so far. So we are going to start with the inventory. So what I usually do, I usually put my inventories on the same page that I have my sales and expenses. So here is what I do. I just kind of move things around, and right here, I usually leave like 2 or 3 lines here, or horizontal line here. And the reason why is because just in case I have to add some other things to this, it would affect my inventory. So for my inventories, I'm just going to name it first, and I'm going to just write inventories, RIES. So if you like, you can bold that to make it bigger, bolder, or you can actually increase the font too. Sometimes I do that, and here is how I do that, because right now it's font 12. I just make it 18, so there it's much bolder for me to see. Then right here I start putting all my inventory. So let's say I sell rice, I sell milk, I sell sugar. Let's see what else I can just put in there. These are just some random stuffs. So I'm just going to put bread. You can also use this for your services too, because I do have some services that I offer, and at the same time I have inventory for my sewing shop. So I have put all this in here. So how I start, I can use this space right here as my date, but when I go up here, I notice that, I don't want my date to start from here. I need one more column here. So I'm going to insert. So what I did is I just click on here, I right click, then I go insert. See what it did? It inserted one more column for me. So now I'm going to put date here. So here is what it is. So here I'm going to just put balance brought forward, B/F. So my balance brought forward means whatever balance I have from the last month. In my rice, the balance brought forward from my rice, I would say maybe is 5 or let's say 10 cups. So I'm just going to put 10. With my milk, I still have 20 milks. In my sugar, I still have 3 sugars. And in my bread, I still have 5 breads. So those are the balances that I have from the last month. Okay, here I'm going to put the date. So let's say May 5, somebody come in and they bought 2 cups of rice. I would just put -2. You get it? So on that same day, I sold 1 pack of sugar. I would just put -1. And that is it for that day. So let's assume on May 7, May 7. On May 7, I bought more milks. So I bought 10 cans of milk. I will just put 10 in there. Then I also buy 5 packs of sugar. I'll put 5 right there. Then that was it. So now let's go to another date. Let's say May 10. So in May 10, somebody came in and bought 5 pack of milk. So I just put 5 right there. On that same day, oh sorry, that should be -5. So on that same day, I bought some more pack of sugar. I bought 2 packs of sugar. So I'll just put 2 right there. On the same day, I sold 1 bread. So it's -1. So that is how you keep entering your inventory. Here is another thing we have to do. So right here, I'm just randomly picking up, some spaces. I'm leaving some spaces here that I can use in entering my inventory. But at the back here, I'm going to put the totals. Remember how to put the totals? So on this first one, I will just go up here and click the sum. This is a sum. Click on it. You see what it did? It has already highlighted where I want to calculate. So it's calculating from 35 up to 53 for me. So I'll just say enter, which means this is my balance inventory at the end of the day of rice. Let's go here. If I can do the same thing, so I go go up here. You see what it did right now? It did not start from the top here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here and start from here. Then I'm going to highlight it and just move all the way down till I get to 53. Then I will go enter. So right now we have 25. This it has put into consideration all this minus. So 10 minus 2, you see, it's 8. 20 plus 10 is 30, minus 5 is 25. You see right here. So another thing that you can do, you go on this next column right here. You want it to repeat the same thing that it did here and the same thing that it did here. Okay? So I'm just going to put it right here. That is where I want my total for my sugar to be. So here is one thing that you can do. You go here, which is the total of milk. And if you look up here, this is the sum. This is the equation or the format that is doing. So we want the same format here, but we want it to use the column E. Right now it's right there, so I'm going to say Control C, depending on if you're using a Mac or you're using Windows. So that means copy. Then if I go here, I'll just say enter. You know what it did? It copied that formula from here and it copied it here. So if you look here, you see it's D35 up to D53. Adding from D35 here up to 53 right here. But if you see this right here, you see what it did? It changed it to E35 up to E53. So I'm going to do the same thing to my bread column. So I'm going to Control C, copy, then I'm going to paste it here. But instead of just putting Control P, I'll just put enter. And there you go. What I usually do is right here, I'll just put total, T-O-T-A-L. Then, I can do my fancy thing that I usually do to make it a little fancy. Go back to home and go here and click on the thick box border. I don't know, depending on the windows that you're dealing with, because I think this is Excel's 2017 or 14. I really can't remember. So it depending on the version that you're working with. So I don't know where this would be in your own Excel worksheet, but you just play around and find it. So I'm going to do the same here, right? Then I'm just going to click on it. And there we go. This is just a way of just letting you know where the totals are. And that's pretty much it. So these are my balances as at whatever date that you're doing it. You can be working on your inventory at the same time working on your sales and expenses. So once you sold one milk in here, you go to your inventory and put -1. Or if you just want to wait till that day finish, maybe you sold 3 milk for that day, go to your inventory and put -3. So you can list all your inventory all the way here. So if you want to add more days, maybe you've reached like up to here and you want to add more days, just click on here, right click, then put insert. See, it has inserted one more line for you. And you know the funny thing, the great thing that he did? The formula is still there. So if you let me click right here now and see, it added it up to 54. You know the reason why? Because we added one line in the line of 53. The formula is still picking it up. So that is why it's so easy. And that is it for the inventory. So what we are going to do next is just to show you how to rename this sheet and how to copy from sheet 1 into sheet 2 into sheet 3. Okay, so here is how to go about with the naming of this sheets. So it says sheet 1, but I want to rename it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to right click on it You see, this is the options that it gave me. So I want to choose rename. So I'm going to just name it January. And if you just want to put JAN, it's okay too. Then I'm just going to go enter. See what it did? It changed it for me. And I can do the same here. Go to sheet 2, right click on it, then I'll press on rename, then I'm going to name it February, then enter. If I want to add another more, so I can go on this plus button here, then it's automatically going to name that sheet 1 anytime I add more sheet to it. So I'm going to have to be the one to rename it. So here I'm going to right click here and I'll rename it March and enter, and that is it. Okay, so one thing that you can do, you can copy the whole thing here in January into February. So here is what we are going to do. I am going to go up here and highlight the whole sheet or the whole worksheet. So let me do it again. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click on that column up here, that little box that doesn't have 1 or 8 right up here. And I'm going to just click on it. It's going to automatically highlight that. And then I'm just going to Control C or Command C if you're using a Mac. So it's copying the whole worksheet. Then I'll come to February, which I'll come to here. Then I'll go to this first column up here, not here, but up here, this top one right there. Then I'm going to do, then you're going to go enter, right? See what it did? It copied the whole thing from here, which is the January, and it copied it into February. You see, it's the same thing. So all you just have to do now is so what I'm going to do, so I'll just select the cells that I want, like maybe from here to here, right? That is all the places that we have things enter. Or I can just copy the whole place or select the whole place like that. Then I will right click on that selected part. Then I will go to here that says clear content, and boom, all my content is gone. But you know what it did? The formats are still there. In other words, let me quickly just do something for you. So I'm just going to put, let's say February, or let me just put FEB, February 2, right? So in description, I put sold rice. Okay, so in the sales, maybe it's $10 or $50. Let me or naira. So I'm just going to put 50 naira right there. See, if you see right down here, the calculations are still there. And if you see right here, it's still, I don't have any kind of expenses, so it's still showing 0. So that's just what I want to let you know, that it also copy your format. So if I go down here on my inventory and I do the same thing, I just choose the column that I want like that. Then I right click on it. Then I go clear content. It's just going to clear the whole thing. And if you look down here, everything down here says 0. So that is how you just copy things into the next month. But with my inventory, what I'm going to do. Remember, I have a balance brought forward. So I have to go back to January. So, and move it down. How much balance do I have for my inventory in January for rice? For rice, I have 8. So I have to go to February. Balance brought forward for rice is 8. Enter. How much do I have for milk? Milk is 25. Sugar is 9. Bread is 4. So I'm going to have to put all this in there. In milk, I have 25. I'll put my 25 right there. In sugar, I have 9. I'll put my 9 right there. And in bread, I have 5. I'll put my 5 right there. So these are the balances I have remaining from the last month, which is from January. So if I have anything I bought in February, I have to continue this. So maybe in February 10, I bought 2 rice, I bought 5 sugar, and I bought 1 bread. See, it automatically just continue that same thing for me right down here. And maybe February 13, I sold 1 rice, I sold 2 milk, I sold 1 sugar, and I sold 3 bread. See, that just kind of continues the whole process. So that is the inventory, and that is how also to name those sheets. So you can have it all the way till December. And at the same time, that is how to copy from the last month into the new month. So if you have any question on this, please let me know, and I will definitely explain it in the next lesson. I think this might be my last lesson, but if you want to know anything, just let me know so I can add it into the next lesson. So to finish this all, we want to save it. Because I've already named my Excel worksheet, Excel lesson, all I just have to do is just click on this button here, this icon, which is the save icon, and I just click save or save, and it saves it. So as you see, you can save to my Mac. But if I don't want to save it, or if I want to save it for the first time, right now I really can't go into, it's not showing, this is not showing all my screen because I blowed it out so you can see it better. But you have to go up to the top of your screen and you click on File, then you say Save As. So when you go File, Save As, it's going to show you where you want to save it as. Because I already have it as an Excel lesson, I just want to put it as 2021 worksheet. Worksheet. And I want to save it in my document. So all I just have to do is just name it, and I'll save it in my document as save. If you look up here, it has changed the name to 2021 worksheet. So that is it. So just go up and go into File, Save As, or if you're saving it for the first time, File, Save. Even if you press this for the first time, if you haven't named your worksheet, if you press this place for the first time, it's going to give you that dialogue that it gave me a few minutes ago, that little dialogue. So you just have to name it what you want to name it, and that's it. So here is the end of the lesson. If you have any questions on this, let me know. And if anything also come to mind on what to do or what more to do, I'll definitely do an updated video and upload it and let you all know. But if you want me to do anything, or if you have any question on this and you want me to show you how to do it, please leave a message in the WhatsApp group, or you can just leave it down below this video. Let me know what you think. I think that's it. So have a great one, people, and I will definitely see you in the next lesson if I get any requests from you. And also, if you have any finance questions, if you have any health and wellness questions, let me know, and I will definitely do a video about it to um to make an awareness on it and to let you know, explain things to you as it goes. I will be on Wednesday, I will be talking on Zoom about the COVID vaccine. And if you follow me on Instagram, I put in a flyer. And also, if you follow me on Facebook, BK Ojomo, I have also the flyer in there and also the event in there. I will be talking about the COVID vaccine, the benefit of the COVID vaccine. And if you have any question on that, also, you can definitely join me on Zoom, or you can just send me an email or send me a chat in the WhatsApp group or here. Then I will be, I'm ready to just explain things to you, just to clarify things to you too. So have a great week, and I will see you the next time. Have fun, stay safe, and stay positive. Have a nice one, guys. Bye bye.